I fell really hard last month. Not only is that really embarrassing, but I also concussed myself. So, needless to say, I've been in a bit of a rut, and you might not be in a similar situation, but maybe you're experiencing some sort of setback. So, I have a couple steps that I think will get me back to who I used to be, and maybe you'll benefit from them too. And the goal is for all of us to feel better by the end of this video. Let's do this. I had a good morning routine in the before times, but for the last month, it has been non-existent. I wake up, immediately grab my phone, and go through Instagram, YouTube, and my email. And then I just slowly roll out of bed and feel bad for the rest of the day. My old morning routine was great. I would wake up, meditate for 10 minutes, and then do 20 to 30 minutes of mobility, then shower, eat a healthy breakfast, and be on with my day. I have no interest in doing that right now. I could care less. So I am going to mini tough love myself tomorrow and bring back some semblance of a morning routine. Not the same one, because I don't want to do that, but I gotta start moving in that direction. So I'll see you in the morning.
Morning. It's 8 a.m. and it's day one of starting simple again. My hot water is boiling. And while I wait for that, I'm going to gratitude journal. And the idea here is to drink a cozy warm beverage so I'm loving to myself. I hear myself, I know. And then I'm going to write down some things that I'm grateful for and some things that I'm proud of that I've accomplished, because this guy can be pretty negative with the self-talk lately. So I have to force being proud of myself. How vulnerable. Okay, the journaling is complete. Things I'm grateful for include the flowers being in bloom, the weather getting better, and my new lamps that I really like, and some other things. Now I'm going to do some stretching, and instead of my old 20 to 30 minute routine that I really liked and somehow can't be bothered to do again because this version of me doesn't like doing it again for some reason, I'm just going to do like probably just a 5-minute stretching routine of the stretches that I really like. Ball, neck, roll. Yeah. First day back at the gym in a month. Not really feeling like a cutie patootie, I gotta say.
Okay, so I usually walk, or I used to bike to the gym, so I'm already pretty warm, but this is my warm-up. As you can see here, I'm doing a couple lunges to the front, to the side, and to the back. Then this is me doing my little inchworm and a little push-up for some tricep and chest action. Then some hip openers. Wow, look at that. Some ankle rolls. We love mobility. Some hamstring stretches and some quad stretches. Bing bop bam. And while you enjoy this really uncomfortable angle of me doing leg presses, now's probably a good time to mention that this workout felt bad because I just lifted my usual warm-up weight the entire time and felt gross and not confident, and I basically just listened to Lumineers and Mumford & Sons the whole time, so it was just a sad situation. But my goal is to get back to how I used to be, and I used to go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week for strength training because I like it. I used to like it. It makes me feel sexy and confident and really strong, and also it makes me feel less sad and less anxious. So that's the goal, and I'm happy to report that the second time I went, it was better than the first. I'm still out here listening to Mumford & Sons, Lumineers, maybe a bit of Sons of the East, so not feeling the super confident gym lady vibes, but we're improving. The concussion is concussioning.
I went too hard yesterday. I thought I was feeling good. I even went so far as to say, hey guys, I got my mojo back to my friend Simon.
I think we nailed it.
Amazing.
And then today I did like a little bit of work and then napped for 2 hours. So I'm not a napper and I just want to cry. I hate feeling this useless. So but I went to the grocery store and got some bread. It's a roller coaster. I'm having fun. Honestly, this week sucked really bad, but I still went to the gym and lifted heavy-ish weights, and this time it wasn't so bad, and I even listened to the slutty workout playlist on Spotify, so ultimately, I'm feeling better. If you feel shitty like me, maybe this is your sign to go to the gym. 'Cause I already feel less sad, and I'm probably more enjoyable to be around. ¿Dónde está the fatso peanut butter? Hi, feeling a bit better today, and my dinner tonight is scrambled eggs and arugula. And I also have some toast that I'm going to put some almond butter on, like a fancy pants. And then we got some freaking asparagus and tomatoes because they were in the fridge, and vegetables are good for you. All right, Mac out. I've been outside for 20 minutes trying to think of how to best film this without sounding like an ass. Obviously, I can't film any of the nice things that I do for people because that's not cool. Smile at a stranger, buy your friend a drink, offer your friend a ride home even though it's out of the way. The opportunities are endless. These are all things we should all be doing anyway, but coming from personal experience, when I'm feeling really sad, I'm not going out of my way to do nice things for others when counterintuitively doing those nice things will actually help me stop being so sad. So, yeah, hopefully that didn't make me sound like a total dink. I have a very privileged and wonderful life, and I also have setbacks sometimes. Ones I can think of are my dad's heart attack, being laid off, and now the concussion. And for my dad's heart attack specifically, I remember thinking I'll never be happy again. All of that was really isolating at first, and I think it's really easy to get in our own heads and think we're the only ones experiencing these things, and it's just lonely. And I found with all those instances, going to therapy was the best thing I could do. And it was just really wonderful to unburden yourself on a therapist or a counselor. So I highly recommend therapy. In the case of my concussion, I didn't go back to therapy for it because, to be honest, my benefits have run out, and I just don't see it as necessary for myself right now. But I also happen to have some really amazing friends and family and just people in my support network that I can talk to about how crappy it is to have a concussion. Yeah. Pay someone to tell about it, or tell your friends and family and buy them a coffee afterwards. Anyway, that's step 6 or whatever this is. Talk about it. I know this might seem small because it is, but to me it's really big because for the first time in 2 months, I'm going to be riding my bike. Basically, when you have a concussion, you're not supposed to do anything that could lead to another fall or another head injury. And I'm at the point where I haven't rode my bike in so long that now I'm actually really scared to do it again. I'm doing it. It feels good. I feel good.
It has officially been, hello, can I help you?
It's my AirPods.
It's been 51 days since I fell and concussed myself, and I am officially cleared by my chiropractor and physiotherapist for normal life again. I finally feel like myself again for the most part, and it's because of silly things like gratitude journaling and drinking water and getting back to the gym and all these things. And I wish I could say that I just did the 6 simple steps or whatever and it was really easy and it was a 10-minute montage and all of a sudden I'm better. Wish I could say that, but I can't because it has been 51 days, and for the first 30 days of me feeling bad, it was really bad and I was really sad, and no self-help or quick tips or whatever could make me feel better. So if you're still feeling like that right now, I'm gonna leave you with this one thing that ended up getting me off the couch a month into my concussion, and that's a little scavenger hunt. Quick little story time. I was really low a month in. Jackson gave me tough love. He gave me a pep talk. He gave me all these speeches, and I just wouldn't get off the couch, and I couldn't even be bothered to cry. I was so sad. I just laid here sad. And he then went and wrote on a little receipt a quick scavenger hunt, and he told me to go outside and do it. And then I did start crying, and I went out the door, and I reluctantly did this silly scavenger hunt that he told me to do. So this is me giving you a scavenger hunt if you need a little Kickstarter to just go. And that's this. Go for a walk, take a picture of a flower or just smell it, nod to a stranger and smile, and walk up a slight hill. That's it. That's the mini scavenger hunt to get you out the door. If you can't do that today, that's all right. Save this video for later. Bye.